The absolute trade of the month. I can tell you one thing, if you take something like this to heart and understand exactly how you earn almost 5,000 euros with a risk of just 300 euros, then listen closely. Because that's exactly what I did. And what did I do? I used correlations for myself in a way that they are logical and also work. And that's exactly a point that many people get wrong again and again and enter such trades far too early. With this trade here, which I'm now presenting to you in detail from A to Z, you'll immediately understand the logic and the sense behind it, but also when and why I only entered at a later point at the top to limit exactly this risk. And that is the most essential thing. Make sure that you can understand one thing very clearly. If you make trades against a trend, then you need many, many parameters that speak in your favor. But in the end, one thing is always very decisive. First, you have an idea. Second, you have proof that it's really time now to implement the idea. And third, you have a really clean risk management so that the math is on your side. Because such counter trades, they often get stopped out again. Why is that? Quite logical, because you're trading against the trend. But if you can read where the liquidity is really going out, and secondly, get a setup that also shows you the big players are now doing the opposite of what has currently prevailed in this trend. And thirdly, set up your mathematical key figures exactly so that it fits for you. Then that's a great trade. And that's exactly the one I implemented. I'll show it to you now. I think many of you have seen this. DAX Future made an enormous increase in the week before last week. Although other markets like Bitcoin, like S&P 500, they started to do exactly the opposite at the same time, and this continued until a change eventually came. This change looked like this. Bitcoin, for instance, then fell even further, while the BTC and the S&P began to recover from their previous fall and started to show some renewed strength. However, the DAX Future, and this is the truly decisive point, stopped rising even though it had been coming from a strong downtrend. This particular moment showed me quite clearly that it might now make sense to look for a trade as the market dynamics were shifting in a way that was worth paying close attention to. But how do I do that then? And what is the decisive thing? And I just want to show you that. Look, up here, we hadn't made any new all-time highs in the DAX Future. And here we have such a wonderful, really aggressive trend, which, as you could just remember, without liquidity, continued to rise. This means, in this raise here, there was already quite a bit of liquidity down here. And yes, that's just the idea for now. But up here, you could see it's really empty. And here in this wonderful gap, which many people would like to call a breakaway gap, but I don't. Why? Because we're not at the all-time high and didn't gap out of a range. That's very, very important. You absolutely have to understand that. And that's why in the next step, you have to consider when and where it makes sense to look for a short trade here at all. And let's take a look at that now. And that's exactly what I did here via market profiling and looked to the left to see what structure I actually have and where it would make sense to look for a trade. And then I can immediately see, okay, we have a beautiful balance profile here. And balance profile means the probability is high for now that the market will repeatedly try to play in balance. And when such a balance profile comes after a strong trend, then it means the market is starting to sort itself out. That doesn't mean it's going short yet. It can just as easily continue long. But what things can you look at then? Well, you can look at what the structure looks like at the top and what the structure looks like at the low. And then I look at where I am currently. And then I simply located the following for myself. I took a look and then I go into a smaller time frame to the corresponding cash profiles that show me the day and saw, okay, this was the profile that encouraged me to see what happens here now when the market goes to the POC, and exactly. That was the decisive moment where I said, all right, here the market is really giving me a signal now that shows me I could look for a short trade here. But what else needs to be added? Well, I need a setup, and we use this setup accordingly. I then received this setup both in the footprint chart and in the technicals up here. And up here means here I saw that the liquidity is completely out. And if someone understands my stories accordingly, then they also see immediately, okay, so we went out above the corresponding high again. We had an absolute lack of liquidity up here. And we got a wonderful B setup with a pullback here in an even smaller time frame. This means that the market actually ran up and it started out above this level, which is important to note. To accumulate after it ran back down here, and thus found acceptance here. And that prompted me to say, let's give it a try. It's the first shot. It's the first idea.
Before we get back into it, a quick notice. World Class Edge just launched. And if you want to know how really institutional traders and market makers actually trade, click the link below and secure your spot at World Class Edge. All right, back to it.
Stop loss, take profit. Where is the take profit? And that is the most crucial part. And that's exactly what I'm getting at. Because with a trade like this, with such an absolutely small risk, you don't have to worry if it goes wrong. Then you have the opportunity, if you get another signal, to play the whole thing again. And now I want to show you how I determine a profit target expectation for myself in such a trade. And that can happen on two different bases. First basis, here we had a beautifully full P impulse. That means aggressive buyers have come in, pullback, and the thing is off and running. That means here. In this price range, there has definitely been acceptance. And here I would definitely say for now, I'm being cautious here. I'm cautious about the market falling straight through if it comes down here. And that's why I've taken the 24,400 price range as my first target area. Because what else do we have here? And that's also very important to see. Here we have the so-called WPOC from the underlying time frame. That means this is the price range where the market was in equilibrium and where I then simply expect a reaction could occur. But what other possibility do I have to analyze this more deeply for myself? And for that, I'm now using the corresponding market profile concept. Why am I doing that? Well, because here I see a lot of aggressive buyers via the single prints, and here is the value area of this big trend profile. And last but not least, as you can see, here is the WPOC of this profile. That means this is where most of the turnover happened after the market session, and that's not nothing, just ran up another 1,000 points from there. Yes, and 1,000 points, well, in the DAX, that's a good 4%. And you just have to keep that in the back of your mind. Therefore, planning, trade entry, careful planning, stop loss, and additional planning. This is where I want to end my swing trade of the month for now. What do I have with that? With that, I clearly have the possibility to define a risk, and I have the possibility to adapt a corresponding profit target for myself. And that is the most crucial thing when you are trading and you establish clear structures and proportions for yourself. I'll just summarize the whole thing again briefly so that everyone understands exactly what I'm getting at. The first thing is, I have an idea for a trade. The idea was that this trend isn't entirely healthy. The second thing is, why do I see it this way? Because there was simply no liquidity left here and the liquidity was down here. That means low volume. At some point, the moment comes when the market wants to return. Too high liquidity so that the major market participants can conduct their business accordingly. And now comes a third point, and this is the most crucial one. Where do I have the proof that I can start implementing my idea? And for that, I need a corresponding setup that shows me here I can actually plan a counter trade, meaning a trade against the trend. Idea, here I have the proof that this idea can really work for me given the lack of liquidity. And finally, the absolute proof and the mathematical possibility to define risk management for myself at all. And for that, I always need a setup. That's where I'd place my trade and a clear profit target, which I adjust accordingly to my previously performed analysis. And for me, that's a really good trade that can run very smoothly, and I don't have to worry about a thing. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed explaining this to you in depth. And yes, I can promise you one thing, that's how trading works in a really relaxed way.